it's now working at long last. For some reason, it did not want to broadcast at first. I don't know why. It like starts off, streams for 1 second, and then says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we failed to broadcast." Anyway, as the title suggests, this is indeed, and it says I'm streaming Minecraft, and I'm not. It wouldn't let me change the categories either for some stupid reason. But this is the Masters Historic Festival Paddock. I did try to change the title to that, but it didn't want to know for some reason. These are the 70s, early 70s prototypes. You can just make out the white Lola in the background. There's a McLaren, sort of Chaparral, I think, in there as well. There's a few things dotted around. The most of the stuff is actually in the pit garages. We've got this Porsche for the GT main race today. That actually had a problem in qualifying, pulled off at the old hairpin, don't know why. It was billowing a bit of smoke as it came through the middle part of the Craner curves. We've got more stuff. Lotus Elan, that's in the same race. We've got some front and rear engined Grand Prix cars somewhere around here as well. There was an Indy car just down behind where I started. We'll pick that up later on. Touring Car Race Mini as well. Another Elan. Someone's brought a Ferrari. Here's some of the rear engine machine. Look at that, get in there. You can see the Coventry Climax engine. So we've got a Cooper and I think I'm going to say Lotus. And I only say that because of the colour. Like my rule is, if it's green, it's probably a Lotus. If it's green and yellow, it's probably a Lotus. As the ooh, look at this. I don't know if you can see that. That's the races at the Caras, I think. Are they just races that Bruce did, or the best cars, best results? I'm going to go with the cars, best results. So first, third, sixth, third, sixth.
Yeah, it's got little stickers.
Although Monaco Grand Prix first, you can't really argue with that, can you? I might just turn around in a minute and go into the pit garages and see if I can, or go to where the pit garages are, because there'll be a lot of stuff in there, I just know it. Masters Touring Car Race tomorrow. So there's a few bits and bobs showing up for tomorrow's race already. And they're the only qualifying session actually in tomorrow's programme. More rear engined. Single seater. You don't get tired of a sound like that. And I've got next to all that tucked away back here. There is a frankly gorgeous Austin Healey. Two of them, in fact. Yes, well, welcome to a racing paddock where engines get fired up at completely random moments. Should be a bit quieter over here. I'm keen to see actually if we can get to the pit garages. Now this is probably going to go completely wrong because, you know, it's because A, it's a live stream, and B, it's a live stream that I'm doing, so this could go either way. Those those prototypes are still in the scrutineering bay, weirdly. Not quite sure why that would be. They've taken the time. They finished like 10 minutes ago. We'll have another little look at them though, because it is worthwhile. Let's have a little look. The orange Lola. And it's one of the slightly later Lolas as well, actually. And the sound they make is something else as well.
Yeah, it's nice, but
Now, last year we did a critique of hospitality areas. This is the Masters Historic Racing hospitality area. It's too simple, man. It's too simple. Like, way too simple. But this is a worthwhile addition, though. Like, that works for me. The sort of the Can-Am car. Shall we try going over here and see if we can get in and see if we can actually see anything? We probably won't be able to, but we'll try it. Just going to sneak through here. I'm all about finding the spaces. Right. Is that actually a Bentley that someone's driven here? I think it is. That's quite incredible. There's meant to be some modern day Le Mans machinery down here as well. There's a race for modern day prototypes, including a Peugeot from the LMP1 era. The one Peugeot that didn't actually emit black smoke in the pit garage every time you fired it up. Yeah, here we are. It's not got the bodywork on, but it's from that sort of LMP2 era where they had the open cockpits and not the closed ones, which is something that the World Endurance Championship has moved more and more in favour of over the years. We've got a Ginetta GT4 here, but over here there it is. It was under the cover. Peugeot sort of 9X8, 90X LMP1 car that was underneath that cover. I don't think I'm going to be able to get round to the front of these garages, unfortunately, to be able to do that, to show properly, but...
And then Rob.
It's quite amazing, huh? Yeah, I'm just going to come here real quick and show you the LMP2 car again. Again, a Le Mans original. That might have been the car that won its class in 06. Back then they were powered by Nissan. I mean, nowadays they're all Oricas, and this is a gorgeous Can-Am. But the sophistication in the LMP2 car is incredible. Back when it was, like I say, back when it was an open cockpit category, and there's a bit more space for me to do this here. You get an idea of what it was like with the bodywork attached. There's another car in the background there. That's from the other prototype race, but yeah, that is pretty something else. Like modern day LMP car, relatively speaking. It can be a Ligier chassis, you know, rather than the Orica. Like LMP2s now, they're all Orica. They're lovely, but they're all Oricas. There's no one here, so I'm going to sneak in real quick. GT Trophy Ferrari with the Red Bull livery and the Mercedes as well. I'm going to get a look in here real quick while no one's looking. I take so many liberties, but I've got to. like the AMG Mercedes is like something else though. Like it really is. But I love the Red Bull Ferrari. Yeah, people say, you know, Red Bull, oh, the cars look the same in terms of livery. Well, yeah, but it's an iconic livery. What do you expect? That's a hot take for you. Red Bull liveries aren't exactly boring. Have a close look at the. I keep forgetting what these are. I'm going to say chaparral, no, it's not. But they are pretty epic. Yeah, look at the Cobra. And now I'm going to come out of there before someone tells me off. That's that car over there if you're interested. Making the alarm.
He's not like a real pointy front end. Yes.
I was more front end. I want to find the Maserati. There's a Maserati 250F and I want to find it. Because there's one of my favourite like, Grand Prix cars ever. I mean, that Corvette is just gorgeous. It really is. I do like a Corvette. Speaking of American muscle, there's a Ford Mustang. That's for the touring car race tomorrow, no doubt. There's a couple of Porsches in there. What's in here? Another LMP2 there. Just about to see. I'm one of the gentleman driver GT cars.
Yeah.
You know the snap-on truck comes around every week, Dan?
Yeah.
I love it from a distance. That livery looks like it's a Rothmans livery, and it isn't. This is a Lambo. It is a Ferrari, sorry. And there's one of the Lolas in there as well. Pick your favourite out of this one. I can just sneak in here and have a little look though. This is a... Yeah, I thought it was a Jaguar. It looks a bit weird, but it's bonnet up. Let's get in there and have a look. There we go. Just such intricate engineering. I want to find this Maserati 250F. I think it's in the garage next to this one. No idea how this is turning out on stream, by the way. I just have what my camera sees. One of those. A car that Graham Hill won in, apparently. There it is, I've just seen it.
I love the car, I just wanted... I actually thought before it broke.
There she is. I'm just lost for words, I really am. Maserati 250F, like... It's...
Okay, and
Just take that in.
do you think you could get the tyre on and get it back to stock?
Maserati 250F, like... What can I say? Oh, an ERA. And the gorgeous Ferrari in the background as well, which is just, oh, incredible. Rarely seen Scarab. And there was even a Cooper in there as well, which was interesting. But I've got to have another look at the Maserati 250. I mean, like, the Maserati 250F is one of my favourite Grand Prix cars, like, of all time. I'll definitely put it in my top 5 for sure. And next to it was a car that, or in the garage next door was a car that Graham Hill drove and won in as well, in a non-championship race at Snetterton. Which you wouldn't get that these days. You wouldn't like get sort of modern day Formula 1 drivers like sort of Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton turning up at Snetterton to race, to randomly race, would you? It just shows how, like, things have moved on. Now there was an IndyCar down here as well, which we're gonna sort of go to. But there was a Mustang. Oh, look at it. This is the Ford Galaxy, isn't it? Like, you look at that car and you think to myself, oh, it's really big and cumbersome. It is big and cumbersome, and I mean, how it won what we would now know as the British Touring Car Championship, I genuinely do not know, but it did. You know, Jack Sears manhandling a massive Ford Galaxy around circuits like Aintree and Silverstone. You know, taking on people like Jim Clark in a Cortina. Yeah, you know, nice livery Toyota. Now the Ford Galaxy just sort of taking on Cortinas, and the Cortinas handled really well as well. They slide around a lot now though, but in their heyday, like, the Cortinas handled really well, and the Minis as well. You know, Mustangs and Galaxies taking on the Minis. You know, the Mustangs and Galaxies had the advantage down the straights, but they had to brake really early for the corners, and the Minis could just carry the speed through, which made the battles between them really close. In the wet, the Minis had the advantage, like, hands down, quite easily over the Mustangs and Galaxies. But in the dry, because the Mustangs and Galaxies were able to put the power down the straights a lot more, they were able to pull away. So did I go along the top? I think I did, didn't I? There's not actually that much in this part of the paddock, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. When we get to the historic festival at the end of at the start of May, end of this month, then you'll find that this paddock will be very, very full indeed. Very full. I've got the BTCC meeting between now and then. So where's that IndyCar? It's along here somewhere. There's a few things along here, as you can see. And then I'll get back to where I was. Only a short stream. Because, like, you could cover everything in literally 20 minutes at the minute. And I want to sort of stop while the going's good, as it were, while the stream still works. Because it does not like starting streams, this new format. I don't know why. But here's some more of the front engine cars. So the Maserati 250F that we saw in the garage, that's also a front engine car. I think they're all going out there ready to get moving. We could probably actually, hang on, I know what'll be really good if we can get there in time. Oh, there's that Lister Monza, the silver car. see who we can. We'll see who and what we can catch, if anything. Probably nothing, to be fair. There's a couple just sort of heading that way now. If I sort of leg it, oh god, I can't run. I've got a permanent aching shoulder and I can't run very good with it because it permeates all the way down my back. That walking right now is painful enough. Yeah, but you're just about gonna. There's the ERA. He had to do a Scandinavian flick to get it around the corner, which is funny. I need a drink as well, my mouth's dry as heck. There's the Monza. That's sort of chrome effect on the Monza, which I love. The Jaguar Lister Monza, also the Lotus. Water and oil. You gotta love a racing car with an H-pattern gearbox. Like you just have. There's no debate about it. You just have to love a car, a racing car with an H-pattern gearbox. I think that's going to do it though, to be honest, for this. Yeah, it's good to get back into doing these again, I must say. But yeah, there's a couple more things approaching, so we'll allow these guys to come through. Whoops. That's a great shot. I must be in this van's way, hang on. Oh no, I'm not. You gotta look both ways there because they come from all angles at you here. It's hard to comprehend that Formula 1 Grand Prix cars at one time used to be front engined. That kind of still blows my mind a little bit. When people are like Colin Chapman and the Cooper team, whatever, decided to put the engine in the back instead of the front. And Ferrari hated that idea and was stubborn about it for donkey's years. Is there anything else about to come our way? I can hear engines firing up, but I can't see anything at the moment, so we will see. Yeah, it's gone quiet now. Right, so I'm gonna possibly leave it there, I think. I'll take you down by where the other stuff is real quick, and then I'll end it with the Porsche from the Gentleman Drivers GT race. That's happening today. Then these guys will go, the classic touring cars will come in and maybe see some more stuff. Who knows? Who knows? But the really big one in historic terms will be the historic festival, because that will be absolutely buzzing. There's two MGs over there. You know, when we did the MG Car Club weekend, that was pretty neat, wasn't it? With those people from the Metro Challenge hijacking me. That was rather fun. Well, not hijacking me, just sort of taking over the stream a little bit, which it works for me just fine. That's a Cooper. You know, the level of prep, really, it just again blows my mind every single time I think about it. So because most of the cars that were here were front engine cars, just part of that race, there's nothing really here to see now. So I'm going to run up to this this car here, and this will be our final sight of the stream, and I'll try and kick this streaming setup into gear so that it doesn't say I'm streaming Minecraft when I'm clearly not. Maybe I can pretend it's a new update, that Minecraft got better graphics. I have got a realistic texture pack, but I've not shown that off yet. Maybe another time. Anyway, that is going to do it for this. Thank you for watching at least. If you're watching the VOD, thank you. If you're watching live, thank you. And I will see you later tonight. Marbles for sure. We might do something like Forza Horizon, something like that. Who knows? But for now, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.